Tell me if this sounds familiar. There's a blind box series you've had your eye on for a while. There's only about 2 to 3 toys in this series that you'd actually like to own, so you know the chances are stacked against you, but you're feeling lucky. You purchased 2 boxes because one just doesn't seem like enough. You eagerly open it up and it's your least favorite one of the series. And guess what? I got 2 of them! But not to fear, this is why we customize and justify buying more unicorns. To begin, I'm removing the keychain to make it easier to paint. Next, I'm going to clean off the color with acetone nail polish remover using a couple of Q-tips and tissues. That's good enough. Rinse it with warm soapy water before continuing. It always helps me if I plan ahead on my design. How about this one? Time to start painting. I'm mixing up some watered down acrylics. When you're painting a plastic figurine like this, you want to use many layers of watery paint as opposed to a few layers of thick paint. This will disguise your brush strokes and give your project that factory-produced feeling. But even better because you designed it. I found that the screw actually made it easier to hold the tiny unicorn, so you'll see me using the pliers to hold it. I'm about 4 layers in and it's looking pretty good. If you feel that one layer was too thick and you want to beat back the brush strokes, take a fine grade sanding paper and gently smooth it out. Sanding is a little bit difficult on something this small though. Time to add the delicious waffle cone. I found a good technique for drawing the unicorn between layers too. My base coat of brown came out a little dark, so I decided to sort of paint it backwards and put the lighter squares on top. Usually I would paint a light base coat and just cross-hatch in the crisscross lines, but oh well. I'm building up the colors a little bit at a time. I'm not being as careful with the brush strokes here because a waffle cone does have some texture, right? Or I'm just impatient? Okay. Time for sprinkles! I'm imagining confetti sprinkles like these doused on the top of her head. Usually I like to mix my colors from the primaries, but I use pastels so often I went ahead and invested in some of my favorite colors. Using one color at a time, I'm painting on the sprinkles. I decided that I didn't want to keep my unicorn as a keychain after all, so I plugged up the hole with a blob of acrylic sprinkle. I'm trying to make them look random, like they were just thrown on, but like a well-placed kind of random, you know? Controlled randomness. That's a complete contradiction. I think this is going to be an adorable unicorno size for my dolls. The last step is her eyes. Lightly sketch the eye shape in with a pencil first. The hardest part is getting the eyes even on both sides. Try to take note of the distance from the hairline, distance from the ears, stuff like that, to get them as even as possible. Alright, these might be the tiniest eyes I've ever painted. Oh my gosh, did you see how bad that line was? It's okay, we're gonna fix it later. We'll just keep going back and forth with the colors until it's acceptable. Lastly, we want to protect our work with several layers of DuraClear matte varnish. Give it a good shake and water it down a fair amount. I'd say 2/3 water to varnish. And for an extra special last step, I'm going to use Liquitex High Gloss Varnish on her teeny tiny little eyes. She's done! I'm so happy with my little vanilla ice cream mini unicorno. I think the size alone makes it adorable, but now I have a design that I like too. She's like a little bite-sized unicorno. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you had a fun time and perhaps want to try customizing some of your own toys. It's a great way to transform doubles from blind bags into your very own original toys, that's for sure. Have fun, guys! Stay artsy! Annyeong!